Hey everybody, Zeke back with some Path of Exile content for you guys. We're going to go over kind of an obscure quick moneymaker that a lot of people are probably neglecting. It's not worth anything super special, but you can still get like 5 to 10 chaos in a couple of seconds out of it. And that's going to be re-rolling these spilled over Kirac missions that you probably neglect with these scouting reports that you also probably neglect. Now, Kirac missions, nobody really bothers with them once their atlas is completed, and most people don't even bother with them while they're completing the atlas, I would venture to guess. And then these reports are less than a chaos apiece. There's another one that's less than a chaos apiece. I had like 200 of these a minute ago. So essentially what we're just going to do here is, I know I've got this. I don't want to make you guys sit through the whole 15-second wind-up of the boss. So we'll skip the Elder ones and just do one of the other ones for now. Alright, so we got a Baron. And because we're using this one, it's corrupted, so it's got a fair amount of quant on it. But we're still not going to bother to like engage with the content very much. Now, bear in mind, this does count towards your modified Atlas grind, so you're not wasting any time if you're just trying to finish that up here. So essentially what this looks like is, we're just going to grab this, and we're just going to sprint straight to the boss. I cannot be bothered with any of this content because these don't respect your Atlas passive tree. These being the Kirac missions, like you're not getting any of the additional junk from there. So we don't really care, right? We'll just grab anything that happens to drop along the way on our way to the boss. Now the Conquerors, I really like the Conquerors because not only do they have a crest that's worth like 7 to 10 chaos, which isn't much, they've all got a unique div card drop that's worth quite a bit. It's the reason that people are farming the Maven invitations for these guys right now. A Maven invitations for a Conqueror is like 70 chaos right now. I don't think they can drop in Kirac missions, unfortunately, or this strategy would be a lot stronger. But still a chance, plus you've also got their Exalted Orbs that can drop. So let's just go ahead and kill him real quick. Just going to dump everything on him. And he's dead. Alright, so there's one of those cards. This one can drop from any of them. A synth map, it's like 5C for this card right now, I think. Let's see, oh, 10C. 10C for that card right now. His crest is another 8-ish. Looks like 10 actually is the lowest listing. So, you know, we've got like 15 to 20 chaos right there for almost no effort. And that's without him dropping pretty much anything. They also all have a chance to drop the Cortex map, A Fate Worse Than Death. That's about 60 chaos right now. But yeah, so Al-Hasmin, he drops some cats. Nobody cares about that. Baron can drop the Succor the Sinless. Drox can drop the Inspired Learning card. And then Veritania can drop the Love Through Ice, which is the Unnatural Instinct card. All those cards, minus the cats one, are worth quite a bit. Of course, they all have their Exalted Orb, which range from 35C for most of them to 105C for the Hunter Exalt right now. But yeah, they can't drop their invitations as far as I can tell, otherwise you'd be making pretty good money out of this. But even still, like if you just got these missions sitting around and you're kind of bored and don't want to like juice too hard, you could just sit here and shuffle through. Like there's one for an Elder Fragment. Elder Fragments are like 15 chaos a piece right now. I should be running those. Another one, another one, another one. A lot of Elder Fragments, actually. Okay, we got a Chimera. I'm not going to run that because I don't like running Chimera. There's a Minotaur. Another Elder. Another Chimera, please. And you can see just like how many of these you could click through. And you can run these so fast. So there's no reason to really not to. So we bottomed out there. Now there are these reports. These are, let's see. These guys are going to be about 5 chaos apiece. So it's still not like a loss, but I don't think I would bother with these. Like we got a Minotaur because it guarantees you one of any of the Guardians. I don't think it's worth it for 5 chaos, but if you just have a bunch of these sitting around just for whatever reason, why not go ahead and run them? Couldn't hurt. Anyway, that's more or less going to be the video. One last piece of advice, as every time you get another Kirac mission, it shuffles this as far as I know. So maybe whenever you're running maps, if you happen to see gained an additional Kirac mission, you should just probably run over, check him, see if you got anything that's worth running, and if not, go about your business. That would take only about 2 seconds and would be a free Conquer, Shaper, Elder map if he does switch it, or if he does give you one. So it's totally worth it, I think. Anyway, thank you so much for your time, guys. Hopefully that helped. If it did, go ahead and leave me a like. I really appreciate it. We're almost to 1,000 subs. That's pretty awesome, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much.